So guys, it's David here and it's currently day 395. I'm currently in a subway station waiting for my next train towards Shanghai. So I thought just to record the video now, get it out of the way, as I have other things I want to focus on tonight. Now, I want to talk about that being stubborn is definitely a great thing, right? But sometimes we have to understand we cannot allow our own ignorance to stop us from being more efficient at doing whatever it is we're doing. An example I could give you guys is in my journey to learn how to code recently, I could force myself to sit there, do it the old way. Go through books, go through the literature, go through online tutorials, go through all the other ways to start from my foundation and work my way up to obtain this skill. I could do something like this while completing side projects, doing things that is hopefully will add to my skill set. So eventually I could create my application. Now, being stubborn, being ignorant, you may think, or I may think, that is the only way to learn such skill. That is the only way to perhaps learn how to code so that I could create my app. But you have to understand that there's so many other ways to reach your goals. There's so many other ways to obtain your dreams. And certainly, we cannot allow our own ignorance to stop us from finding a more efficient way of getting there. You see, another way of me getting there is perhaps use certain automation tools, right? Certain software that already allows you to have certain puzzle pieces to put together an app for you, technically. And that way you don't have to learn how to code. That way you don't have to learn all the fundamentals and the hard and tiresome work. You can just download an app and let the thing do it for you. You just have to have an idea. The same concept goes, guys. If you're too rigid and have this arrogance to do it your own way, to think that there's only one way to do something and you don't see that there's something more efficient, then you may tend to waste your time. You may tend to waste your time, not in the sense that you won't learn anything by learning something from the ground up, but in a way you could do something more faster if you are willing to be open to new ideas, to be open to new influence. Because at the end of the day, guys, you don't want to be that business owner owning a gas station in a corner store, still thinking that social media and online advertising is bad, while at the same time he or she is struggling to keep their business afloat. You don't want to be someone who's reluctant and resistant or has some strong disdain towards change, because that in essence is what it is, guys. If you have to be open-minded, you're open to new influence, you're open to new ideas, something that you haven't thought of. And we humans don't like to listen to ideas if it is not of our own creation, right? It doesn't mean you're stubborn. It just is human nature. It is a part of us. If the idea is of our own thinking, then we are more likely to act. So find a way to allow yourself to be more fluid. It's not that what you are doing is wrong at the moment. To let yourself be more open to advice gives you the opportunity to see things for your way, to not take ideas and advice as something other people are trying to influence or persuade you by, but rather, if you keep your mind open, you allow the advice to be of your own creation. And that way, acting or changing course in the way you reach your goals to change your processes will become more easy. It will feel second nature. No longer will you be doing things that is out of date. No longer will you be going through endless tutorials or making endless and countless mistakes when you can have this something already made for you, pre-built, that you can just use to obtain your goals faster. Because at the end of the day, guys, is what it is. You want to reach your goals faster. You don't want to be here for 5 or 10 years working on this problem set to obtain whatever status you want in life. There are easier way out there, and we all want to get to the top fastest. So if you can keep yourself open, you allow new ideas, you allow more efficient ideas to come to you. And when they do, and I guarantee you such opportunities will, because as our world changes so quickly, opportunities will come to you. And if you keep your mind open, then you have the chance to act on it swiftly, knowing that you were not persuaded, influenced by anyone or anything, but rather you stumbled across the idea as your own.